the glory of God and the benefit of humanity, in the name of the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. I'm a very spiritual person. I'm a very prayerful person. I'm a Christian. I believe so much in the Lord. And I have the attributes of a prophet. And the gift. There are several gifts according to the Bible. 1 Corinthians 13, thereabout. If you read it, we have different gifts. And God blesses us with different gifts. Plenty of problems we have in this world. A lot of people have their own problem. Keep it. A lot of people are suffering every second. If people rich are also crying. So, but everybody will say, no. We pretend. A lot of rich people do a lot of rituals. Do a lot of plenty of things that people will say, oh, why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? Don't do it. You go to church alone, you pray, you fast. I tell you, yes, you pray, you fast. But there are some things that you don't need fasting. God can tell you, oh, yeah, sing. That's when you give you victory. Can you march 3 steps forward and 3 steps backward? Just as he said to Ezekiel. He can tell you, go and get trumpet and blow trumpet. He can tell you that sing. He can tell you are to dance. He can tell you to do offering. He can tell you to give almsgiving. But you know many people, when you tell them this, no, in our church, you don't do this, don't do that. Because a lot of pastors, they are spiritually blindfolded. So they don't understand the in-depth of spirituality. Your health, everything is more of spiritual. Then we don't change it and say technology. I was wondering when people say that, when I thought they said it's AI. I said, what is AI? Can you compare God with technology? So whichever way today, you may also see it as AI. You may also see it as palpitation. You may also see it as predictions. I don't do palpitations. I don't do AI. I make prophecies. Wait for a time when the prophecy will come to pass. We've told people about what will happen. Some will listen, some will not listen. There are prophecies that people will twist to their own understanding, not the way I said it. I can tell you that you will not win if you don't take these precautions. I can also tell you that if you Nigerians vote for Mr. A, you will suffer this. If you vote for Mr. B, this is what you will experience. If you vote for Mr. C, this is what you will experience. It's not up to you. If it's about matters that are necessary in the nations, and there is no prophet that speaks. I don't want to name anybody. If you don't speak to authority, nobody will hear you. People want to hear somebody talking to authority. Security is spiritual. Technology is spiritual. Healing is spiritual. Someone can tell you, okay, don't worry. Take Fensic instead of Panadol. Tell him to take Fensic, it will be healed instead of Panadol. The doctor might be giving you Panadol. I have said what I have said. It's now up to the Lord if it's the will of God. And meanwhile, I tell you 3 ways to avoid negative prophecy if you don't want it. You can do praises to the Lord, your activities before God, your person, your personality before God. Then number 2, you can help the needy to avert negative prophecies. Number 3, you can also wait unto the Lord. Lord, what will I do to avert this? The Lord can send that same prophet to you to go and tell you that, see what will happen. Tell him not to bother. But as a journalist, we look at prophecy from our own literary way or from your own sensational writing. That when the man said it in so time, he said it does not happen. Like 2023 election now, I didn't say that Tinubu will win or Tinubu will not win. What I said to those who are patiently reading and who understands the word of prophecy. I said, vote article, and I even said in one at the end of it all, January 31 in Daily Post. I said, you this opposition, you are not ready. Tinubu will win, no, and nothing will happen. And it happens. It's online. Check. Now today we'll talk about the world, things that will happen, things that is about to happen. Before you come, I know that you will not be interested in any of what I'm going to say at the beginning. Your interest is, will Tinubu win second term? Will Atiku fail? That is the story you are here for. But if God says I should not say it, I won't say it. I will mention election. So you may not be interested in the way I want to start my own explanation. Traditional rulers in Nigeria. Traditional rulers in Nigeria is now tea and coffee. We don't have super traditional rulers again. Our traditional rulers, they are all going to parties, spending money, shouting, clapping hands, blowing saxophone and trumpet before them, playing shekere, playing agogo ibile before them. These are the traditional rulers we have. Our traditional rulers, they are not like former traditional rulers as we have them in those days. So traditional rulers, they are all politicians. That's what the Lord says. No traditional rulers is ready for wahala. But they are ready if they call them in Abuja and said, let's discuss issues. That's why all these dentists are not answering again. Because the dentists want to form a war. They are giving the dentists wrong things. So the source of the traditional rulers, I don't know if we still have the source. Because what they're supposed to do in those days, they would say they have taken some steps to wipe away Boko Haram, or invoking the power to bring those children from the bush. At least in Yoruba, I don't talk of other region. As a matter of fact now, our traditional rulers, they are riding Rolls Royce. They don't wear Asho Ibile anymore because that's not their style. And all they need is to showcase. What we know about traditional rulers who have power now, money. Our traditional rulers, they are full of money back. Not a day, they can't disappear again. They can't. Not, they don't have gunpowder, bulletproof again. They don't have again. Because they enter their palace and kill them. So the traditional rulers, it's time to call yourself and retrace yourselves to what you know you for, so that they will not be disgraced 2027, 2026. Stop this power tussle. Be more focused about the life of your people. State police. The state police is a good thing, but it can't work now. Before the Amotekun, I call one person and say, this Amotekun will not work. He said, no, we have asked our forefathers. They told us that it will work. It's going to spread everywhere. Spread for where? So this state police too might not even spread the way, might not even do what they're supposed to do. Will be politicized. And the state police, they will not see it. People will take it. The way police will take it, it will be funny. So the issue of state police, they must look at it very well. The IGP must not rush. Let him be calm. Liberia. The Liberian president, I'm giving him yellow card. By 2029, he gets his red card. Liberia cannot move forward in his time. Liberia will be corrupt. The president of Liberia seat is sick. The president himself is sick. The economy of Liberia is sick. Poverty is swinging in Liberia. The ministers that are with the president, they are all sick. So for Liberia to move forward until a new president emerges, and they will do everything to eliminate Nigeria because he's going to be the next president. So Nigeria should get prepared security-wise. Is the one that will make Liberia prosper better than ever. With this man, if Liberia want to sink, voting for second term, ECOWAS community will develop. ECOWAS community will do better with the present chairman they have there. A lot of things will change, but they must fight against insecurity because new terrorism wanted to emerge in ECOWAS community. This new terrorism will be attacking countries. Then there's going to be this free trade zone that is coming. ECOWAS community, there will be unified currency and a good infrastructure. Nevertheless, ECOWAS community will be more better in the next 3-4 years. And of course, there will be changes in government in ECOWAS community. France and Africa, Macron will enslave Africa. The initiative of Macron in Africa is to enslave African presidents. Any president who joins that Macron, whatever he's going to do, Macron don't like Africa. Will make Africa to suffer because he's only interested in what he will gain in Africa. There's a lot of African presidents because they are desperate of money, they are desperate of development, they want to do anything humanly possible to align with Macron. Macron is not good for Africa. His policies is not good for Africa. Africans who have the understanding must be careful at this junction. United Nations. A woman will become the next Secretary General of the United Nations, except if new people emerge. But with the 3 or 4 people like Mackenzie cannot be Secretary General of the United Nations. He's far away from it. And the United Nations we are talking about, their funding will divide United Nations policy. United Nations will not be as strong as expected because there will be a rivalry body that will caution United Nations for expansion. And USA will cause problems for United Nations. And apart from this, the United Nations Assembly will accept to give Africa 2 permanent seats in United Nations. Romania, the present Romanian president will not have another term. Somebody who has been maybe former prime minister or somebody who has been the president before will take over from the president because Romania will face series of crises. Sanwo-Olu have a very big political ambition. If I say it now, they will truncate it. Power that is bigger than him will stop him of becoming what is ahead of him. Sanwo-Olu don't think Tinubu is happy with you. Tinubu is not happy with you. And don't dare Tinubu. Sanwo-Olu, be careful, be cautious. Well, you may like it, you may not like what I'm saying, you may call it doom, but wait. We are talking about terrorists in Nigeria. Terrorists in Nigeria can only be eradicated during this Tinubu's time if only Tinubu and the governors, the services are ready for them. If they are still saying that repentant terrorists, they will integrate them back to society, terrorism will increase. Full blown. America cannot help us in getting rid of all of this. And what they are interested in is change of government. That is the area where Tinubu have not really gotten it. That's the area why I will tell you that the presence of America is the crisis of Tinubu's second term. Nevertheless, we are the problems of our insecurity. Until the government realizes that killing is the answer of terrorists, and any states that give repentance to Boko Haram keeps Boko Haram alive. That is a campaign. Today this time is numbered. But the point is, they're supposed to have arrested him, they're supposed to have caught him, but they are still afraid. Do anything for Boko Haram, nothing will happen. But by the time we started leading them, what they want to do in coming months towards the election, if they don't do what is needful now, every state must act. This is not one particular state now. Every state governors must act. Blue economy is going to do better, but there will be fraud. Blue economy can change the Nigerian system, change the Nigerian economy completely, if only the government wants it to happen. Nollywood artists, let them begin to pray. Hatred among themselves. Devil wanted to penetrate them. They must be very prayerful, because a lot of them are in one society or the other, making covenants with mammon, making covenant with spirits, feeding musicians. Let them pray that we don't see anybody involved in any accident. Let all of them pray and pray for themselves. Let them pray for themselves, because like Pasuma, Oshupa, Currency, Sefi Alao, they must be very careful so that they will not be betrayed. Then hip-hop artists, let them pray so that nothing happens to any one of them. Then climatic conditions is going to still cause a lot of problems at the world at large, very serious problems. That it will even bring a virus in the next 2 years, climatic condition. And it will cost government a lot of money. Stock will increase. Anybody who invest in First Bank stock, Fidelity Bank, MTN, they will go up in couple of months. Tax. Nigeria is going to face this tax palaver, and there's going to be EFCC only reviewing, doing so many things about this taxation. Nigerian government is going to change the scope of taxation. Social media, Nigerian government is going to bring a law out. They are going to promulgate a law on social media for their own selfish end. Agriculture, climatic condition will cause problems in agriculture and bandits. So let the government do something about this so that we don't see food scarcity next year. Refinery, let there be more refineries except Dangote refineries. That is the only way Nigerian we can buy petrol for 450, 480. Then with this Dangote 700, 600, Dangote will not pay petrol to 200. And if you have 3, 4 people now, see our petrol will go to 250, 300. So there's every tendency to pay petrol to 300. And Nigerian oil, that is crude oil, will be worn out in the next 10 years. The quality will not have much quality again. Then health. Chicken will become, there is a sickness that will be coming from chicken as from November, December this year. And apart from this, 2028 is not shut down, but there will be a big noise globally of a virus disease. But it will they will quickly caution it for it not to spread in 2026. Oyo kidnappers, honestly, the government can remove those children within 24 hours. But there is a secret behind it that is not known to us. 24 hours, they can release those children. Let them stop playing politics with these children's life, future, and their tomorrow. They will use this thing to destroy Seyi Makinde's political future. And not nevertheless, Seyi Makinde is going nowhere. His presidency, let him don't waste money. If you want to spend money, use that money to keep those children alive, their future alive. It's better than the money you wanted to waste. So what happened in Oyo State is just pure politics. And there is too much of politics they are playing in Oyo State, and too much politics between Alaafin and Olubadan. And there is no way Olubadan and Alaafin will align. Israel and Iran. Netanyahu is just using that Israel-Iran war to keep himself in the office. And nobody will vote in Netanyahu now. If there's going to be proper election, Netanyahu will suffer a setback, except it involves America. Opposition is about to take over, and Netanyahu should be waiting for deal. Netanyahu will be prosecuted. Then Ukraine-Russia war. Ukraine, go and step down. Russia will still take your land. Or any land they want to take, whatever they want to take from you, they will still take it. So go and sit down and let's leave that. Telecommunications. There will be new telecommunications, and one telecommunication will change its name, and one telecommunication might be phased out. Then there will be review of data, tariff, and so many other things will change in the telecommunication industry. So it's going to be a tougher time for our telecommunication industry. Customs. Changes is coming in customs, and there are several corruptions that is in customs. Then mineral resources in Nigeria. Our mineral resources can get us whatever we want in Nigeria. It's only that our government are not ready. The Senate president will not be Senate president in the coming dispensation. The Senate is divided, and there is going to be competition between the Senate and the House of Reps. They will disagree on some policies. So let's wait for it, and let them pray that they don't lose anybody in the Green Chamber, in the Senate and House of Reps. Delta State, Cross River, Edo State, they must be very careful. Let them pray for success in their coming election. Like the Cross River State now, it will be betrayed. It will struggle. The election will not be so smooth. It will struggle if Ato is going to win second term. Delta State is going to be fire for fire. Edo governor, I'm not saying coming back for second term. Vote buying, 10 million of EFCC. They will carry the whole people that will vote. And if EFCC is going to be effective, then meaning that the election of that day will be null and void. Because nobody will win without buying votes. And Nigeria are ready to set their conscience. And they are ready to buy, to collect money. And politicians will even corrupt them. So you will arrest thousands of people that will vote. So let them go and do it in law. Let them read law. Let them put it inside bill. Let them put inside constitution. That law will not stand. Heathrow Airport. Let them watch against gunshots or explosive. France, let them watch, and Germany, Belgium, let them watch so well. Zambia. The Zambia president will still retain his seat, but there will be crisis because I see some satanic influence in his second term. Kenya. The president that will remove Ruto must be very radical, must be very fearless. If you are not radical or fearless, must be ready to spend money. If nobody is ready to do all of this, Ruto will come back again, no. Then the former deputy prime minister, deputy president, that one will not win. But somebody that is new, that is ready, very radical, who can say another hustler tag, that is the only person who can win Ruto. Zimbabwe is for sale. The president is for sale for how much they want to buy, they want to sell it. Because the president has for sale the country. He's going to be a live president. Opposition, they don't have any way again. The opposition is closed in Zimbabwe. That man, he will die on that seat, except he leave that seat for himself. Maybe he wants to leave and give to whoever that he wants, and that person will not be able to rule. Likewise, in Uganda, the president of Uganda should pray very well for his health. Despite the efforts of Bobi Wine will only be making noise. He has what it takes, but doesn't have the major thing that takes him, that can make him the president. So that's why the president wanted to leave. He will leave the seat for his son. And Uganda people, they are under the spell of that president. And they will change the constitution. All the parliament, they will always come behind the president. Anything the president says is what they will do. So Uganda have been commercialized, have been customized with Museveni family. So it's Museveni family that will be ruling the country. In Uganda, if the son of the president becomes the president, who will take him out of way? And they will kill him. Equatorial Guinea. The Equatorial Guinea president will fall sick. If care is not taken, he will slump. The son is going to be the next president if the man dies. But the people too will not take it easy with him. They will deal with the boy to remove him or to kill him. South Sudan, the election that is coming in South Sudan is charade. There will be too much of irregularity. And the president is trying to package his son to take over from him. And America will not be happy with the government of South Sudan. So American interests will be very prominent in South Sudan. So that is for South Sudan. Then also South Africa. The South Africa president and present problem will continue till Ramaphosa leave that place. Ramaphosa will cause more damage, and with coalition, ANC, with coalition will give ANC a very tough election. And South African president, America is looking for you. So America is going to give him a very tough time in South Africa. Senegalese president will not have second term. If Usman Sonko contests with Faye, he will win Faye. And they will reduce the size the president to nothing less. They will do change of constitution, they will do a lot of changes, and they will accuse the Senegalese president of corruption. So he will be charged of corruption. Nevertheless, they must be very careful because some elements they wanted to sponsor coup. Burkina Faso must be well addressed because the president, they will not want him to transform to democratic system of a government. And apart from this, there is going to be several crises. Despite the struggle, we should still expect another crisis that to unseat him. But to unseat him will be very difficult. But the politicians there doesn't want him. Despite all the struggle from north to south to west, the man will still be taken over because he will have the power to sustain it. And apart from this, Cameroon, the Cameroon president will be sick as from December. And that man will die on the throne, no? Will die on the throne. And their plans is to bring in his own son again to become the president, whereby the people will go against that totally. But the party will not be able to go against it, and the economy will be bad. The Cote d'Ivoire coup is imminent in Cote d'Ivoire, and the Cote d'Ivoire president, they are going to gang up against him. The parliament will disagree with him because of economic surge, and there will be shooting and killings, and the airport will also be under attack in Cote d'Ivoire. Central African Republic. They must be very careful in Central African Republic because of bad policy by the president. They would not want the president and his plan to stand. So the country is still shaking. It's still shaking. Madagascar, the country, they will want to go to new election. The present junta will wanted to contest, but they will not want the junta. But the junta will be struggling to come over. Sierra Leone, the Sierra Leonean president is going to do very well, and he will call for extension. Maybe he will run again for third term, and he's going to do so well. He's going to make the country better, that nobody is ready or matured in opposition that can take over from him or can make Sierra Leone better. He's still the best person who will make the country better and do well and do so many things, so many development, investors, and they will begin to have so many mineral resources, so many production in the country. But all what he will be doing or careful is the people that he will rely on will betray him. UK, the new Prime Minister of UK is going to review the immigration system, which people will like him. He's going to make the economy more better, which will make people to like him. And also, he will also change the health law or policy. But the areas where he will get it wrong is the area of education and transportation. And he will do better in the immigration system. They will review properly, but the diplomatic policy, they will not like it. But he will do better than Starmer. So he's coming in to be better in UK. Then Sharia law. They want to introduce Sharia law in Nigeria. Some group, we want every state to accommodate Sharia law, and that one will not work at all. At all. Nigeria will kick against this. Tinubu and Shettima. Some people are telling Tinubu not to drop Shettima. Tinubu cannot decide. And part of the things that America is going to use to negotiate is to remove Shettima. But for Tinubu to remove Shettima, he will block his second term at risk. For him not to remove him, it will also be a kind of, it's going to be a very dangerous strategy. Emirs want Shettima to stay. Love want Shettima to stay. Tinubu must wake up. His second term is not 100%. Despite the fact that he has all the governors by his side. And Atiku, the election is between Atiku and Tinubu. Obi should wait for another time. Should wait for another time. And the INEC chairman, Nigeria will work, they will fight him. They will carry sacrifice because of him. Let's say there will be no state of emergency or inconclusive that can bring an interim government to come in. So let us rush on this. Very, very important. NFF. Send away Chile ni abi Chile. Eric Shelley. Send him away. He doesn't have luck for Nigeria to carry cup. If you want to carry cup in the next Nations Cup, what is happening in the world now? Football have changed. Build a new Super Eagles. His order cannot carry cup. So Erishile cannot carry cup for Nigeria. Where you are putting him now to go and coach, if they qualify, let them pray so that they can qualify. Because his order does not give victory. And besides, I am telling you the honest truth, the honest truth, the honest truth. They will not carry the cup. They will not. So the NFF election that is coming up next month, I don't know who wants to contest with Guzo. Guzo is still going to be there. He's the best person, and he will still make Nigeria proud, as said by the Lord. Then Somalia, and then work once against attack. They want to attack the president, and the president there will not want to go for another election. Haiti election will not be conducted in October because the gang, they will do everything to humiliate the country, to humiliate them. Then CAF, crisis is coming in CAF, and they are going to indict Patrick Musupe, the FIFA president. In fact, we pray not to lose anybody, and they are going to also accuse the president of corruption. So let him watch about this. Then ADC will win some state and some state seats. NDC, let them pray very well. PDP will not make any impact now, but maybe subsequent election. APC, there is going to be fraction in APC because some people will call for the resignation of the chairman, of the national chairman of APC, and APC will be divided because some people will tell you that they are going. As of next month, if APC is not careful, there will be the campaigns that will be leaving. AI is going to cause a lot of multiple problems, and some countries will not want AI. Amazon will go into debt. eBay will face litigation. Osun election. Adeleke will win this election. If Adeleke did not hold his walking stick very well, they will collect that walking stick and it will fall. So they will will now take that walking stick from him. So what am I saying is that high rigging is coming. They will do everything to humiliate Adeleke, and I pity the man because he's too fat. So if they allow him to fall, it will be very painful. So Adeleke, please go and get another walking stick so it can be two. So if they remove one, they will be able to remove one, so you can stand properly. Your leg is not firm because they have concluded your rigging. But I see him winning this election. But APC will be desperate. They will use all their arsenal to remove Adeleke's walking stick. So instead of using one, let him use two. So that by the time they remove one, he can still use one to struggle and get himself back. One walking stick will not help Adeleke to win, no, because APC, what they are planning is not the vote counting that matters to them. They will use BVN, there is going to be error, they will involve the INEC chairman, and INEC chairman will stick his head. So I'm just giving Adeleke the sincere what I saw. So Adeleke, wake up. So that is for that. Opposite of them, they will destroy your Senate president seat. You will be Senate president because APC and APC will start fighting. Like also of them and Wike, they will fight. Emayi and Wike, they will fight because Wike wanted to take over the whole southeast and south. They will not take it easy with him, and Wike should be watchful so that they will not cause rift between him and Mr. President. AU, let them pray not to lose any AU leader. Crisis. I'm still maintaining my fact that a sitting president will die.
Who is that sitting president? Election 2027. All what is going to happen. Who wins the election? Give me 40 days. Sheikh Hamda bin Mohammed Rashid Al Motal. That is the Sheikh of is it really on Saudi? Must be very careful, be very watchful, pray for his health, pray not to see any disaster. And apart from this, I want to tell you on this note that Nigeria currency must not be changed. There's going to be a lot of fraud in CBN, and service chiefs might be changed. There are some leaders of agencies, there are some head of agencies that will change, and the IGP must be careful so that they will not implicate him. Must be very, very careful. Then the Tantita and the Navy, they are going to have crisis. Tantita and Navy. And there are a lot of rots in NNPC. That's all I can say at this moment. Before you go into your question, to the glory of God Almighty, who owns heaven and earth, I want to declare this one is to the nation, to the glory of God, and the benefit of humanity, in the name of the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. One into the nation, Jehovah has spoken. Thank you. You can begin to ask your questions.
Recently, I read on the social media, there was an article written about you that you used to do the ushering job in your church. Is it true that occasionally you take the job of ushering in your church? Thank you, sir.
As a man of God, I don't believe that you must sit, you have a seat. As a man of God, I don't believe that they must say that this is where our pastor sits. Because I don't think there's a pastor seat except for guest pastors. So I'm not a guest pastor in my church. So I must be everywhere in the church. If to sweep, I want to sweep. If to clap, I want to, anything that anybody can do, I want to be there and do it as well.
My name is Benjamin from TV Nigeria. First, I must commend you, Primate. You prophesied that there is going to be a military coup, and that happened. And you were sounding that note of warning. And you also said again that another coup will come. Will that coup still happen? What's your message to the president on that? You also prophesied that DSTV is going to have problem. With a free TV policy now by the Tinubu government, DSTV is in trouble. But the question I want to ask, you made another statement recently. You said Abuja will no longer become the federal capital territory. I want you to share light on that. Thirdly, what is the faith of El-Rufai? Another question is, Sheikh Gumi is going around seeing a lot of things. Why is he not being arrested? And finally, the children kidnapped in Oyo, will this Yoruba leader, Sunday, go? So what's the faith of those children? Thank you.
The chief of army staff did something that I know a few days ago, where he do redeployment, shake up in military. Let him still do more of it. Because some military are not happy. Government knows what to do if these children are to be released. It's not Igbo's problem. It's the problem of the government. What happened to Chibok girls to today? Don't let that same thing repeat itself in this Oyo. So the government don't play with the life of these children. Act. Like, for example, in your state now, election is coming. I've not seen any party who can win that place. Oriyomi cannot be governor for your state. Let him forget that one. ADC, APC, and APM should get prepared. So Sharafadin will have been the best candidate, but they are going to betray him. And Makinde, the only way he can campaign is to release these children, and nobody should miss. If Makinde can help these children out, it will help Makinde, who is not yet over in Africa. Like Benin Republic now, attack of terrorism is not yet over, and they can still experience school also in Benin Republic. Every matter is pure politics, pure politics, pure politics. So El-Rufai, they are still going to release him. They only punish him. They know that they can't fight him like that. They can't. And that is why I have to warn EFCC. Don't let them use it for political purpose. Do the right thing and the needful. Because everything we are doing on this earth will have consequence. The issue of Gumi, we are just wasting our time on Gumi. Government knows what to do about Gumi. But if I'm talking about Gumi, the minute I'm having the same mentality with Gumi, Gumi matter is not an issue. Gumi and government knows what they are doing. Yes, Abuja is still going to change. I stand by that one. Still going to change. Whoever that becomes president tomorrow, someday Abuja, the capital will be changed, and Villa will not be in that place as well. And National Assembly will also be in that same place they have today.
Agbevi, you have become widely known across the continent, especially Africa, for your prophecies. In fact, the president of Liberia recently wrote to the Nigerian embassy regarding your prophecies about his country. How did that development make you feel? Also, making such prophecies like you've done today requires a lot of courage and boldness. I would really love to know what is the secret of your boldness.
Well, there's nothing about it. When you have God and God says, or Lord said that this is what you should tell somebody, you just say whatever you want to say. Forget about people's opinion. Forget about people's comment. People can comment. If God did not comment, the only comment I'm waiting for is God's comment, not people's comment. God is my boldness, and I encourage myself because I don't have a father in the Lord. I don't have a mentor.
Now, this is my question, sir. What has God revealed to you about the Afrophobia and xenophobic attacks in South Africa? That's number one. Secondly, you once said something which I totally agree with you. One of your sayings. You said, prayer is not everything. Sometimes you need a good strategy. Now, in a Nigerian case, what do we need more? Is it prayer or the calibration?
Prayer is not the answer to Nigerian problems. Good leader, and because politicians have subjected Nigeria to poverty, so when they want to give them, come and vote you, come and vote you, come and vote you, they will now induce them and give them a tippers. They will now come and say, okay, bring it, let me go and vote. But this time around, people will resist it. They will just collect your money and they will vote against you. And this local government or not local government, Lagos State is most dirtiest state in Nigeria. Most dirtiest state in Nigeria. Then nobody cares. Nobody is ready to say the truth. And that's why there is cholera in some part of Lagos State. Lagos State is not a mega city. It's mega dirty city. That's why there's this flood. That's why we are seeing flood. And we have not seen anything yet. And the worst part of it, that we should keep our left hand, I don't know when it's going to come up, is earthquake, earth trauma in Lagos State. Let's wait and see now. It's all about time. Lagos State government, let them do what is needful. If you like, let them do it. Let them say, Kilode. And this coming election in Lagos State, if you don't work with Omo Igbo, Lagos State government, if you don't work with Omo Igbo, you will know that your locus of left will enter right. Let's let's wait and see now. It's not going to be smooth election in Lagos State. It's not going to be smooth. So Mamza should reach out to all necessary, all assemblies. Not say, this side or this side. They will know that I cannot be legal. That's the truth. Oh, APC can retain Lagos State if they work very hard. And rigging is imminent. Serious rigging. But you have to carry people along.
Thank you, sir. Good morning, sir.
Okay. That one, there's nothing to. I've said it before you come now. I've said something about it.
My name is Latif Owoduni. I write for Readership Nigeria. Sir, recently there was a video circulating on the internet where you warned Right Honorable Femi Gbajabiamila that his name was going to, or his reputation was going to be damaged. And if you look at what is trending today in Nigeria, it's about the budget padding, how one ghost agency came, and how billions and money are just going around. And we could even trace it down to the budget, how this agency got budget year in, year out. Now, I'll ask you a question, sir. Now, by saying that his reputation was going to be damaged, does this exonerate Femi Gbajabiamila? That, oh, he does not know anything about it, but they are trying to damage his reputation. Secondly, is that did you reach out to him to say, hey, hello man, chief of staff, be careful, your reputation was going to be damaged?
When I saw the vision last year, I tried as much as I could to reach out to him. Somebody, one of his closest aides, gave me his number. I called him severally. You know, when they are in government, they believe that they are above all. He did not pick. And when the Lord said that speak, that's why I go on the internet to say it that time. I'm not saying it for any reason. That's the message I saw. And I tried to call him privately to tell him. When he did not pick, I still have it. When he did not pick, then that's why I said it. I know that there are a lot of enemies. There's going to be a lot of odds against him. And I know that they want to damage him politically. So what has happened now is just a wake-up call for him to know that you don't ignore anybody's call. No matter how busy you are, as a good leader, when you say a missed call, your gate man can give you information you don't even know. Your driver can save you at the time of troubles. But you know some of these politicians, especially those working at the high hierarchy, they will tell you that they are busy until they are removed. You will see that there's going to be a shake-off of power in Villa, and many other people who say they are closer to Tinubu. Tinubu will shock some of them. Thank you.
My name is Daniel Olushola. I report for Global Reports. So I have this question here for you. Meanwhile, before I do that, I will actually need to commend you very well, because recently, when I saw the press release of the recent empowerment that was carried out, and in that one of the pictures, I saw cars being lined out. And when I read through the information, I realized that the beam of that very light was actually towards your church members. So I need to ask you this question, sir. Each time these personal empowerments are coming forth, do you usually get divine direction to know what individual needs and who need what, as you give out all those stuff to your members? And secondly, sir, recently you built mosque. I was part of the press group that witnessed when you first laid the foundation at the entrance. You can remember, sir. And eventually you erected this building here. I want to ask, what did you enjoy in doing what others failed to do? Then why do you enjoy, as well, it being controversy all the time? Because either we agree with it or not. There are ministry of prophetics in Nigeria, in Africa. Unless you want to deceive ourselves, either you like Primate Ayodele or not, he will always be in the news. What do you enjoy in being controversial?
Well, you call it controversy. Well, God is also a controversial God, right? So I emulate this from God. Maybe I enjoy it or not. The more God is controversial, so I am most controversial prophet in Nigeria. Then number two, it now depends on how you interpret it. Then helping my church member. If I don't help them, I won't be happy. I will always want to help them, see that they live up to expectation, even more better than me. I'm praying for them that they should do better than me, they should get better than me, they should have better than me. I want to see them growing. That is my joyful part. Then any other pastor might not like it, may not pray for the success of their members to be better than them. That's what I enjoy. That is the joyful part of it. Thank you.
My name is Ayodele of Tankaya News, Nigeria. Your church isn't part of any religious association, but yet you engage in massive empowerment program that most big churches with several branches don't do. How do you sustain it, sir?
God is my sustainability.